Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I'll be discussing about Biot Savart law. Well, let me tell you that this Biot Savart law video is the continuation of a series that I had begun recently. The similarities and differences between Biot Savart law and Coulomb's law. And in the first part of the video, I had explained about Coulomb's law. If you have not watched the first part of the video, do give it a watch. I'll give the link in the description box. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. So without any further ado, let us quickly start today's video. So the topic is Biot Savart law. So whenever we hear about any kind of new law, the first question that comes to our mind is what exactly we are going to learn from this particular law. So here in Biot Savart law, we are going to get an expression for the magnetic field of current element. So now let us come to these two terms, what exactly we understand by magnetic field of current element. As you can see, I've already made the diagram here. Let xy be a conductor and a current I is flowing through it. When I say current I is flowing through this particular conductor, let us recall the formula for current, which gives us that I is equals to Q by T, where Q is the charge. Now we can see that your charge is flowing. That is, the charges are not at rest and they are moving. Now let us come to a point P where we have to find out the magnetic field. Now we can link that moving charges lead to the production of magnetic field. So instead of taking the entire length of the conductor, what we are going to do is, we are going to take a small part of this conductor, that is dl, and this particular dl is known as the current element. Now this dl is at a distance r from the point P, and theta is the angle between dl and the particular point P, where we have to find out the magnetic field. So now we are aware of all the terms necessary to formulate the Biot Savart law. So I is the current which is flowing through the conductor, dl is the current element, or we can also say that it is a part or length of the current element when we are considering the entire conductor. Theta is the angle between dl and r. We can also say that r is the position vector of point P relative to dl. P is the point where we have to calculate the magnetic field, and dB is the magnetic field. Now moving to the statement part of Biot Savart law. According to Biot Savart law, the magnitude of the magnetic field dB is directly proportional to I, that is the current flowing through the conductor, directly proportional to dl, which is the length of the current element when we are taking the entire conductor into consideration, or dl is also said as the current element at times. It is directly proportional to sine theta, and it is inversely proportional to the square of distance from the current element. Now when we are going to combine these four things, we get dB is directly proportional to I dl sine theta by r square. Now as we know that whenever we have a proportionality symbol, we have to replace it by a constant of proportionality, and here the proportionality is given by k, which is equals to nu 0 by 4 pi, and it has a value of 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla meter ampere inverse, or Weber meter inverse ampere inverse, and nu zero is the permeability of free space. Now when we combine all this, we get the final expression, that is dB is equals to nu 0 by 4 pi IDL sine theta by r square, which is the required expression for Biot Savart law. And here we see that the magnetic field is dependent on I dl sine theta and r square. So this is all about Biot Savart law. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe so that you can see the upcoming parts of this video, where I'll be posting about similarities and dissimilarities of Biot Savart law and Coulomb's law. And the last part of the video will consist of applications of both Biot Savart law and Coulomb's law. Please let me know in the comment section if you want to see any other video, and do like the video. Thank you for watching.